NHL in it. Ooh, knock over all the top loaders, baby. Don't need those anyways for this break. Get the stands out of the way. Let me get the good old 8x10ers. Move them over here. We'll kind of do the same thing we did last time. Except this time we have an overhead camera. I know too that Philip's been lucky twice. Been lucky twice, it happens. Bo and Craig had not the best luck. Hopefully this is just a nasty case and it's irrelevant. Hopefully we just get 10 Ovechkins. And then it doesn't even matter, right? Let me get the link share here. This time Mike Klein had not a good draw either. Last time I think he got like 3rd or 4th. This time I think he got 7th, 8th. So link to YouTube. I just put the shit in there, man. I got no control over how the cookie crumbles after that. Alright, boys, but let's get rolling into this. Obviously, we're going to open all 10. I moved the overhead camera by where the team list is just because the title for this is so long and, well, the team list is short. Obviously, these are going to be 8x10s. They are in a one-touch. I'll actually do this today. We'll move this up a little bit. Since we don't really need the bottom, we need everything we can get here, I was going to say. There we go. The desk might not even be big enough. Let's get rolling one at a time. The first edition of hockey of these, obviously every team is represented. Not that we're doing a team break. If I can ever get Upper Deck to love me enough to give me cases of stuff, we can always run these with some Upper Deck because every team is represented. But good luck to everybody. Obviously it's a draft, so... So we're starting out with a good one. Starting out with good old Jack Eichel. And big time glare. You get to see my sexy face in the card. But no, Jack Eichel, it's going to be out of 10. 3 out of 10 on the Eichel. Couldn't get the number match. But still a dope Jack Eichel. 3 out of 10. Probably going to be one of the better ones we get. He is a bona fide superstar. First case did not have an Ovi. Did not have a Bedard. I don't think Mikov signs. I know the dude from the Sharks does, though. Oh, I thought it was him, but it's the goon. Another guy can throw this one right in the trash. Fuck this guy. Good old Tom Wilson on the orange. 14 out of 25. This guy can eat a whole bag of dicks and then get banged in the head with a few dildos. Potential to be a elite power forward, but instead he just acts like a dick bag and does stupid stuff. Dirty player. The Scott Stevens equivalent of today's players. He's like the Claude Lemieux, like Claude Lemieux, modern day NHL. The Todd Bertuzzi. Absolute jerk off. Yes, my Penguins bias is showing. In all honesty, Tom Wilson could be a guy that would score about 25 to 30 goals. Oh my God, card. And now a flyer. Boo! Travis Konechny. Let's say very good player. I'll say this is the anti-Joey box here. 42 out of 50. Konechny is a good guy to have here, too. Good flyer. The Flyers stink. I think if Capital fans can also agree that the Flyers stink, we can be united on that one. Phillies fans, just like with their Philadelphia fans, just like with the Eagles and the Phillies, they go crazy for their stuff. If you're somewhere in the middle range and you're not really sure guy to grab, Konechny probably is that guy, especially if you're looking to flip it. But good, he's a good player, fast player. If he can stay healthy, I think he'll have a pretty good prime in his career. Had some injury issues early on. Absolute speed demon too. Very, very, very good skater. I mean, most of the younger guys are good skaters. You really can't play in the NHL nowadays and just be a goon and not a good skater. Marco Rossi on the orange for the Minnesota Wild. We're going to have a 2 out of 25. Nice Marco Rossi. Into box 5, or well, 8x10. I really do think these are going to be great when they come out for baseball too. I still have a couple more cases of hockey. We filled them pretty quick. I will post another case. No pressure on anybody. We got Mark Scheifele again on the gold. So I can't remember who got the out of 5, but can work on getting the rainbow. I don't know. The 1-1 might be hard to find, but you can get the out of 15 out of 5 if you were in the first break. We talked about Scheifele before. Very, very, very. He's a very good player. The Winnipeg Jets kind of choke a little bit in the playoffs, but he's a good player. No goalies yet. Let's see if we can get a little Shesterkin. Maybe another Marc-Andre Fleury. Bob. Yeah, he's a very good forward. Oh, the throwback for the Leafs, Dougie Gilmour, the captain. Great face-off man, great two-way player. It's back when you need to be a man to play hockey. 19 out of 50 on the Dougie Gilmour. Nice legend. Good old Leaf. I'm talking about the sports company. We're talking about the Maple Leafs. One of the best guys ever in the face-off circle too, man. Just one of those glue guys. I am going to get a baseball break up tomorrow with a jersey or two in it. We had a Philip Grubauer last case, and we get Grubauer this case on the orange for the Kraken. 23 out of 25. Finished third in the Vezina 1 year. He's kind of been a little shaky as a Kraken goaltender, but he's been the only guy for the Kraken that's been like the #1. So I wasn't necessarily surprised that Bob fell. I mean, I think it's surprising he fell whenever he had the Stanley Cup portraits instead of him like getting ready to be in the face-off circle or stop a puck like some of the other guys. Like I think that makes that card unique. I'd love to see a dual or a triple. Didn't get one in the first case. Oh, there we go. Future Hall of Famer. 3-time Stanley Cup winner Chris Letang for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Right here. Sorry, Tommy. See you later, bud. Let's see. 12 out of 50. I control the board. Nah, Letang's a better player than Tom Wilson is, we're being honest. Nice card here out of 50. 12 out of 50. The Penguin, Chris Letang. Right in the trash. I'd be mad too if he smokes the Caps. All right, 2 left. Come on, Ovi. Bedard or Austin Matthews. Oh, Evan Bouchard. Another good young defenseman for the Oilers. He's not that young anymore, but Bouchard, good player. Big time offensive defenseman. 22 out of 50 on the Bouchard. Go to whoever picks him. I was gonna say gonna go to the Oilers, but it's whoever picks him. All right, last one. This is gonna be a triple. I got a feeling triple autograph right here. I'll do a quick recap at the end, then I'll take pictures of each of them in pairs, and we'll get everybody added to the chat. There we go. One of the guys that's a chase, obviously, Connor Bedard on the orange. 10 out of 25. For the guy that's supposed to be generational. We'll see if he ends up being a generational guy. Actually, he should be up here, but we're about to do a quick recap. Everybody, so we will go back through here. We got Evan Bouchard. Actually, we'll just do Bedard to get him out of the way. We got Bedard on the orange. 10 out of 25. And we're going to have Evan Bouchard out of 50. That's going to be a 22 out of 50 for the Oilers defenseman. First power play unit, Demon. We're going to have Tom Wilson, definitely a fan favorite for the Caps. 14 out of 25. Absolute goon. Been suspended a few times. Done some shady stuff on the ice, but that's okay. Philip Grubauer on the orange. It's going to be a 23 out of 25. We're going to have the legend, Dougie Gilmour. Former captain of the Maple Leafs. 19 out of 50. Mark Scheifele, 21 out of 50 on the gold. Marco Rossi on the orange. And that's going to be a 2 out of 25. Minnesota Wild player. The best looking jerseys in the game. Then we're going to have Travis Konechny. Be a 42 out of 50. Stud for the Flyers when healthy. We're going to have Chris Letang. And that's going to be a 12 out of 50. Pittsburgh Penguins, defenseman. 3-time Stanley Cup winner. Probably will be in the Hall of Fame just based on the 3 Stanley Cups. Probably should have won a Norris once or twice, but I mean, there's just been some really good defensemen in his generation. We have Jack Eichel, too. 3 out of 10. Yeah, but we talked about in the comments how you and Craig got absolutely bent over. I also told y'all if you hit me up, I'll hook you guys up with if you want a personal or if you want a sealed box to your house, I'll hook you up with a good price. But that's going to be the 10. I'll take pictures. If anybody asks me, I would say the 2 best are probably Bedard and Eichel. I'd say probably Eichel takes it a little bit over Bedard just because of being lower numbered than Bedard is, but take some pictures of these and I will get them you guys all in a group chat and we'll figure it out either tonight or we'll maybe finish it by tomorrow afternoon. And we'll get all the shipping. I'm waiting for boxes that fit these like tightly to come in. Amazon's been really slow lately, to be honest. It's kind of been crappy, but I'm waiting for the boxes to come in from Amazon. And then I'll get them shipped out with the first draft. I'll post another one tomorrow. No pressure to get in a third time. If anybody wants any personals that have been in these, opened up, let me know. I'll open the floor to everybody for it. I can do them. The lowest I can go is 105 if anybody wants any personals. So you can do 105 on them for personals. At the 115 price point with the draft, I mean, obviously a little bit of an advantage, but also, I mean, if you get a good draft number, you're getting a premium pick out of the, case. If you get a good draft, if you get a bad one, you get a bad. It could be like just getting a bad box. But if you want to go 105 and you've been in the first two, I can do 105, whether it's sealed or opened on camera. That's up to you. Doesn't matter to me one way or another. If anybody's open to that, obviously you'd have to watch a video to see that. I'm not going to post it because then people are going to be like, well, I wasn't in the break. Why can't I get that price? Well, because Buddy didn't get in 2 cases of these. I will post another one of these, though, at 115, same price. The 105 would just be, I would just grab a random box. So it could be good or really bad. I mean, I think the case is a little bit better because you at least even if you're in the lower part of the draft, as long as you don't get 9 or 10. I mean, even at 9, like I thought Bo got a decent guy last time and got the pick. But even if you're in the lower half, at least maybe you can get a guy that's like a fan favorite, kind of like a Tom Wilson type of deal. But yeah, I appreciate y'all as always. I'm gonna take pictures of these guys in the chat. I think the NHL, I mean, I think it looks really good. I think they're gonna look really good for baseball too. I think they said they're going to do all 4 major sports, so they're going to do baseball, basketball, football. I'm sure the football ones are going to be fucking outrageous, though, because Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams sells for so much. We still have some teams left in the Inception football break. Like I said, I'll post another hockey tomorrow. I'll get a baseball break organized with a I think I'm going to do 2 jerseys and then do pick your team with maybe like a pristine and some logo fractors or something. We'll figure something out to make a nice little mixer. But I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I will catch you guys in the chat. Anybody else, if we fill the football up tonight by, let's say, midnight, I'll run the Inception break. If not, we'll obviously wait till it fills.